Ayan guys, hello, hello. Manonood tayo ngayon ng rare fruit in the world. Wow, parang sarap-sarap. Wow, ano yan? Ano yan? Wow, parang durian. Saan siya may kita? Hingin naman ang aking alaga. Tayo muna ay magtatago kasi maingay si Lola. Ayan, nagtago muna ako. Para nakakita na ako niyan. Nakain pala yan. Parang guyabano. Ang laki ng buto. Wow. Parang pinya. Ay, parang siyang guyabano ang puno. Oh. Parang guyabano. Sakit guys ang aking ulo kasi hindi ako nakatulog kagabi. Tanggalin ko nga. Walang sound eh. Laksan natin.
30 feet, 10 meters tall, and produce leaves that are upwards of 10 feet or 3 meters long. White flowers develop into orange fruit. These fruit produced are large, with the size of a duck egg. They start off green and end up their brilliant orange at 2 inches in diameter at peak ripeness. If you're hunting for these in Queensland, head over to Cape Melville National.
Saan may kita?
To a mad dash to get their seeds. Their seeds ended up on the black market and were sought after by illegal collectors. This distribution of seeds around the world has helped worldwide cultivation of this plant and ensured its survival. This palm was widely unknown around the world until an Aboriginal man brought it to the attention of botanists in 1978. The man's name, Oyeki, was used in its scientific name, with bifurcata coming from the Latin meaning divided into 2 parts, which is in reference to the fibers covering the seeds. This fruit is nearly tasteless, unsweet, and mildly acrid. The flesh itself is thin and nectarine-like, not highly desired by locals. Number 8, red gooseberry. The red brother of the green gooseberry is one of nearly 2,000 varieties available. It's generally agreed upon that this one, the red gooseberry, or Hinomaki gooseberry, is the best tasting one out there. This fast-growing plant is mildew-resistant and will grow up to the size of a full-grown adult. Gooseberries will be produced by the 2nd or 3rd year of growth, which is hardy down to zone 3. The Hinomaki gooseberry ripens at the end of June or the beginning of July. The gooseberry comes from 2 main types, the American gooseberry and European gooseberry. The European one is the one cultivated more often. They taste better, are larger, and have better texture to them. Among the European gooseberry is the red gooseberry or Hinomaki gooseberry, which originates from Finland. Gooseberries have a firm, round skin that is tangy with sweet, soft flesh on the inside, much like that of a grape. The inside flesh is almost tomato-like, with tiny seeds and notes of kiwi. They're juicy and delicious and generally enjoyed by most people. Being one of the best flavored gooseberries, the Hinomaki is often used to make exceptional jam and jelly. Gooseberries are high in vitamin A, B5, B1, B6, calcium, manganese, folate, copper, and potassium, and is a rich source of vitamin C, more than an orange. Number 7, Cabernet Montana elegans. Originating from eastern Africa, this tree can be found in Tanzania, Malawi, Somalia, Kenya, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Swahililand, and South Africa. It can be found among ravine woodland, bushland forest, on coastal dunes, and coastal scrub forest. This shrub is usually found growing at elevations up to 3,000 feet or 1,000 meters and grows up to 45 feet or 15 meters tall and produces an exceptionally unique fruit. Small round fruit looks almost like it has toad skin. It's covered with brown warts, looking very much like a small cantaloupe on the outside with a yellow pith and bright red fruit on the inside. Not only is this plant used for its fruit, but medicinally it has many uses. The pulp is very much citrus-like, orange and juicy, but is slimy, which is a desired texture by some. The stem, bark, roots, and seeds are all used for treating heart disease, where the powdered root bark and fruit are used to treat cancer, where the roots are pulverized and mixed with Vaseline or sometimes with latex and applied as a styptic. This plant has been shown to have antibacterial activity against several human pathogenic bacterial strains. Despite medicinal benefits, it is sought after in gardens. Its flowers smell sweet, which makes it a highly desirable tree to have around, yet they are still fairly rare. Being a plant that is slightly frost tolerant, succeeds in full sun, drinks a lot of water, and is quite fire resistant. This tree produces latex, which is often used as a glue for arrowheads, where the wood from the tree is sought after for its ease of use and white color, which is used to make sword handles, bows and arrows, knives, spoons, and building poles, and is burned as fuel. Number 6, Boule d'Oramelon. First listed in the Vegetable Garden, an 1885 book, which was actually the first seed catalog ever published for farmers. The Boule d'Oramelon is a 19th century French heirloom melon in the Cucurbitaceae family. It's also known as the Golden Perfection, or the Boule d'Oramelon, literally translates to ball of gold. This spherical melon is golden yellow on the outside with a dark green rind, fading to creamy white in the center. They have a flavorful, rich, sweet taste, which commands high prices at farmers markets. This variety has fallen out of favor for broad production since it was listed in 1885, making them incredibly rare today. I grew a few of these. They didn't take any special attention or work and grew very much like a honeydew or cantaloupe would. This variety is particularly hardy and one you should try for yourself. According to Vilmorin's book, The Vegetable Garden, this melon was very delicate and would only grow in Paris gardens that were under the protection of glass. They do prefer hot, dry climates to produce properly, which is why I found success growing them, as it's very hot in the summer here where I live on Vancouver Island. Being similar to a honeydew, they can replace one in recipes or among dishes like fruit salad. They're commonly combined with white cheddar, olive oil, and red onion as a side salad. Boule d'Oramelon is rich in fiber, vitamin C, B6 niacin, and pantothenic acid. The abundant potassium levels are effective at maintaining proper blood pressure levels. Number 5, Baobab fruit. The baobab, this iconic African tree, is also native to the Middle East and Australia, which produces a fruit. Dark colored kernels fill its inside with tangy, dry powder that has a similar taste to that of cream of tartar or citrus. A bizarre fruit indeed. What is even more shocking is how long it takes this tree to produce it. The baobab tree, technically the largest succulent plant in the world, are huge, and some are over 1,000 years old. Some of these trees won't ever produce fruit. Some are incredibly abundant. During the rainy season, these deciduous trees develop leaves, and by the end of it, flowers. Some trees never flower, but the ones that do take up to 200 years before they'll actually fruit. The white blossom flowers open and don't even last 24 hours before they fall off. The carrion stench of the flowers draws in their primary pollinator, fruit bats. This tree is not only used for its fruit, but medicinally. The dry, powdery fruit is considered to be a superfruit, rich in potassium, magnesium, calcium, vitamins A and C, ascorbic acid, and antioxidants. Fruit kernels provide significant energy and are used to make a drink or added to sauces to enhance the flavor profile of a dish. Young tree spouts are eaten like asparagus. The wood is burned or used as timber. Fruit is powdered and often used to treat an upset stomach or fevers. The leaves, bark, and seeds all have been used traditionally to treat many diseases. This tree is found in hot, dry areas like sub-Saharan Africa, but has been introduced to other countries like India. Low rainfall in these areas cause it to grow slowly, but they have been around for a long time despite them scientifically only being discovered in 1749 by French botanist Michel Andanson on the island of Sor in Senegal. Number 4, red guava. This unique red guava is said to come from Malaysia, where it is called red Malaysian guava. Other names such as Thai maroon guava suggest an origin from Thailand, but unlikely we'll ever know. We do know guava trees in general originated from southern Mexico and Central America, which spread throughout the American tropics, Africa, and Asia. Growing up to 9 feet or 3 meters tall, this uncommon fruit is available sporadically throughout the year. Bright pinkish purple flowers develop into red guava. This is different
Eh.
from normal guavas as they have white flowers that turn into green or yellow fruit. Even the leaves of the Thai maroon guava turn from green into maroon throughout the winter. The aroma will draw you in with its wonderful floral scent, which is echoed within its flesh.
Wow,
Pinkish, perfectly round fruit has
sarap-sarap.
smooth outer skin and dotted with magenta internal flesh. This flesh is soft and delicate, filled with hard edible seeds, which is very much unlike the larger green and white guavas, which are crunchy. They can be eaten raw, which is the most common way of eating it. They are sliced, added to salads, cheese plates, salsa, juiced, or jellies. Being high in natural pectin, this guava is an obvious choice to be made into jelly. Cocktails will use the red juice of this fruit to add a unique twist to a drink, as well as adding a subtle floral taste and natural acidity. This highly ornamental guava plant, not only from the unique red fruit, but from the red foliage as well, is highly drought tolerant, making it a guava that can be grown in many different places. They're said to boost immunity and prevent the common cold. They're also a good source of vitamins A, C, and dietary fiber. Number 3, Mimosa naudinianus, originating from West Tropical Africa, ranging from Guinea-Bissau to Cameroon and the Central African Republic, and south to Angola and DR Congo. This tree is found in transition zones between savannas and forests. This fruit, with no common name, comes from a large tree with a dense crown. Harvested from the wild, this tree is used for food produced and as a source of wood and medicine. This tree produces small globular fruits that are used as a natural form of chewing gum. This yellow-orangish fruit contains one small seed, which is the primary method of propagation. The flesh inside is clear, yellowish, and somewhat juicy. All parts of this plant contain latex. Latex from the bark is used to treat malaria and to flavor palm wine. The hardwood produced is highly valued, especially in Nigeria, for building structures, canoes, axe handles, and carvings. Number 2, Acathosis naudinianus. This perennial herbaceous plant develops stems annually that reach up to 20 feet or 6 meters from the rootstock. Scrambling across the ground, these stems are able to trellis up on other plants with their tendrils that grow out of the stem. These long stems, firm ones, are often used by children as skipping ropes. Developing off this plant are round, knobby fruits which grow quickly and are easy to harvest. Found in southern Africa, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Namibia, Zambia, and Mozambique are the places you'll find this fruit. Grasslands and woodlands up to elevations of 4,400 feet or 1,300 meters is where this plant thrives. Tolerant of frost, this plant requires a lot of sun, and both male and female forms of this fruit is going to be produced. In the arid areas where this plant grows, it's an important local food crop. Plants are easily propagated and the fruits store well. Because of this food is a strong candidate to be domesticated and grown in vast amounts. The food produced from this plant are both safe and dangerous at the same time. The tubers are highly poisonous and inedible, where the fruits themselves can be eaten raw, which can cause a burning sensation on the tongue and lips. For this reason, this fruit is typically boiled, roasted, and turned into something such as pickles, or used as rennet for curdling milk. The seeds are cooked and consumed usually after they've been roasted and pounded with the skin of the fruit. Combination is mixed to create a cornmeal-like substance. The fruit offers a sweet and sour taste, are soft with jelly-like pulp, and are watery, which makes them a go-to snack in the desert despite the burning lips sensation. Their watery content is effective at quenching one's thirst. This fruit starts off green, but will become yellow and pale when ripe. Number 1, Garcinia cola. The Garcinia cola, or commonly known as bitter cola, is an evergreen tree that grows up to 100 feet, 30 meters, with its typical height usually half of that. This fruit originates in tropical Africa and Sierra, Nigeria, and Angola, and is found growing in dense tropical forests under larger trees among swamps, ravines, and wet areas up to 3,600 feet or 1,200 meters. To fruit, both male and female plants need to be in close vicinity of each other. The fruit produced is incredibly sour. The sour fruit is rarely eaten raw, but can be, which is an orange-sized fruit with yellow pulp containing 4 seeds inside. The seeds are more sought after, which have a slightly sweet aromatic flavor, are astringent, bitter, as their name suggests, but have a sweet, peppery, lingering aftertaste. These seeds are chewed along with the seeds of the cola plant which is said to enhance the taste of the bitter cola seed,
Nakalambot
which is
to.
very much like a raw coffee bean. Medicinally, they're used for a wide array of ailments in Africa and for their tannins. A sticky resin gum from the bark is used to seal fresh wounds, and when dried is believed to cure many terrible diseases. Not only do these seeds have a bitter taste, but so do the leaves of this plant. People of Nigeria believe that the sour fruit can cure aching pains of the back and head. This tree is important to local communities as it offers much more than just its fruit. The seeds are sold in local markets, occasionally exported. Chew sticks, a piece of wood roughly the size of a pencil, are made from this tree, which provide a primitive form of dental care. Well, there you have it. There's a list of pretty crazy fruits. Which ones will you be adding to your bucket list? Share your thoughts down below, and hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Until the next one, have a good one.
Maraming salamat po.
During the rainy season, these deciduous trees develop leaves. Flies, go away.
Babush, it's time to litayel. It's time maglakad-lakad.
Number 1, Acathosis naudinianus. Naudinianus. I keep messing up. Yeah. It's nice out here, though.